So welcome to the next episode, coming live from the Irish Hypnotherapy Conference. With me I have Stephen McGill, one of the organisers here, from Theramarketing, who is a hypnotherapist, also rather an AI expert. And he's going to have a little bit of chat about how hypnotherapists can market themselves.
Yeah, so thank you very much for inviting me. It's been a pleasure. I've had such a good weekend. These things for us, it's fantastic, the leading up. We spend every week talking about this, and to see it actually come alive and have everybody come along and have fun, but to talk about AI and push the whole concept of getting more people introduced and used to it.
Yeah, because it's a scary thing. There's so much about AI taking over the world, AI is going to take our jobs. Yeah. AI is a tool, and I was at your presentation, and the way you broke it down, I'm quite nerdy, techie, geeky.
Good.
But you still broke it down at a level that made me understand it even more, which is great. So how can people use AI in their day-to-day life as a hypnotherapist?
I think it's more as an accessory, a tool that helps you maybe clarify what your message is and how to put yourself out there. There is a lot of analysis paralysis of, I've just qualified or I've been qualified for X amount of time. How should I get myself out there? What, in terms of marketing yourself, it gives you prompts and brainstorms like a partner and a business partner. I think it takes away the scariness of it.
Yeah, and I think, as you said, the important thing, use it as a tool.
Yes.
Not as a way to do your job for you.
Correct.
Human first, human last.
Yes.
So I've got my website up. I've got some stuff on social media. I've got my Facebook page.
Yeah.
I'm chucking stuff on LinkedIn. How can I use my own personal content to create AI? Because if I go on to ChatGPT or anything like that, it scours the whole internet.
Yes.
And it comes back the stuff that isn't me.
Yes.
So how can I tell it, just talk about me?
Well, luckily, there is a fantastic tool made by Google guys themselves called NotebookLM. So NotebookLM. And it's free to use. You upload all your own content, all your own videos, all your own transcript, all your own emails, all your own voice, your blogs, articles, and it'll stay within the confines of just what you feed it. And you can then brainstorm it and ask questions, and you could also create content from it as well. You can create podcasts, infographics, videos, slideshows, presentations. But as you say, it stays within that ecosystem of just restricted to what you feed it as well, so it doesn't hallucinate from outside with any external stuff.
In my early days with it, and it was creating stuff for me, I had to spend so long going, that's not me.
Yeah.
It's not me.
Yeah.
It's not how I do it.
Yeah.
Well, they did come up with some stuff about me I didn't know.
There you go. It is very introspective too.
Yeah, it is. So what advice could you give therapists who are really looking to market themselves out and get going?
For marketing, I would say, number one, focus on what problems you solve. Focus on less about your features and benefits that you offer and the therapy that you offer, the modality and the way you deliver it, but more focus on who are the people that you're looking to solve the problems for. Then bring AI into the equation and get it to be your brainstorming buddy to give you advice on what content to put out there. And don't be afraid of it. That's the main thing. Don't be afraid of it.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I found with the AI is when I asked it to go and find out about me, it gave me a very good guide of where what I'd already put out was going.
Yeah.
And I actually did quite like a lot of what was coming back. But there were certain areas that said, oh, and I do this, that, and the other. And I'm like, actually, I don't. But obviously, I put stuff out there.
Yeah.
Especially in the early days, because I've qualified. I can fix the world. I can do everything. And then years later, when I hone my own craft, my own skills, I suddenly, I don't want people contacting me about that because it's not my area. So, how would you suggest people actually search for themselves?
Search for themselves on AI?
Yeah, just to use AI to go and find out what information is out there about them already, so they can then hone what they do.
There is a tool that's very, very good called Perplexity.
Okay.
It is free. There's a free level as well, but it's more used for research and development, and it's more of a scientific thing, but it is connected to the web, but it'll search references and citations.
Right.
It'll go to all the different publications, all the PubMed and all those different things, but it will scrape, what we call in the industry, scrape all the data from the internet and pull in all your references. You can then go and delete, say if, for example, you used to do EMDR and you don't do it anymore, you can pull that information from Google, and then after 6 or 12 months, it won't show up then anymore.
Cool, excellent. Right, and Anything else you'd like to talk? Anything else?
I would just like to encourage everyone next year, 2027, we're about to announce this afternoon next year's conference. So I would encourage everybody that is looking to network. The main thing is network and creating a community to come along next year. And yeah, look forward to speaking to you then.
Yeah, and I think you said the same thing that a lot of people have said, the word community.
Yes.
We are not in competition with each other.
No.
We are not. I've learned stuff from people. Hopefully people have learned stuff from me. And especially for those who are starting out, if you've been in a training group and you leave that group because you finished your training, training's over, don't leave the people behind.
Yes.
Keep them. And go and approach an experienced hypnotherapist, someone you admire. Ask them to mentor you.
Yeah.
They will help. It's a community. We all love each other. We've all got the same goal, which is to be multimillionaires. No,
that's different podcast.
That's a different podcast.
Yeah.
So we've all got goals to help people.
Yes.
And let's say you're doing stuff by helping other therapists get out there.
Exactly.
Which is obviously helping your business.
Yeah.
Because therapists are coming to you for that help.
Yeah.
So
it's just the last thing I'll say about it. It's one of the reasons why I don't do one-to-one clinics anymore with the therapy is because if I can train a classroom of 30 therapists and they go out and help 30 people, then I'm in a very, very small percentage way responsible for them going out and attracting and helping 30 more than I could have even reached.
Yeah, that's what I said when I finished my training and we did a charity thing for the guy who did the training.
Right.
And I said, you haven't just helped me.
Yes.
You've helped the next 20 years worth of people.
Exactly.
And John said it brilliantly in his speech. I'm going to get him on here. I'm going to have one about the ripple effect.
Yes.
John, watch that. It blew my mind.
Yeah.
Blew my
100%.
mind. So thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much
It's
for
been
inviting
lovely
me.
to meet you.
And yourself.
If you're thinking about coming over to the Irish Hypnotherapy Convention, conference, whatever they're going to call it, don't think anymore, do it. This is my first time here and I've had a blast. I've had a great time. Very, very well organised. Very high level of presenters and so many people to network with. It's been so good. So
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
Speak to you
and
soon.
well done for organising this. And I will be back.
Excellent.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Bye.
No problem.